Good morning, welcome to Planet Mojo. Well, the day is finally here. I'm going to start on the partition wall today. I have my dimensions here and my layout, but I'm missing one thing, the as-built dimensions. Because the concrete is going to undulate a little bit, and the same thing with the truss, I'm going to have to get up on a ladder and measure from the bottom of the truss down to the floor in as many places as I can, and the shortest dimension is the one I'm going to go with. The wall is going to be about 3/8 of an inch shorter than that. When it gets tipped up, it's going to be right underneath this truss, and I'll shim it into place and then throw some screws up into the truss. I also need to get the exact dimension between there and there for the width, and I'll be snapping a chalk line and a bunch of other stuff. But for now, I'm going to get those dimensions and start cutting lumber. Okay, the dimensions are in. The shortest dimension was 139 3/4. We had kind of an offset of the bottom of the trusses here, but that actually wasn't the shortest area. I believe the shortest area was right there, and that happens with lumber. All right, now I got to get a dimension across the room, figure out a few things, and then we'll start cutting wood. Okay, I redid my drawings according to the as-built dimensions. They were real close to the design dimensions, but you want to use the as-built because that's what you got. Then I started going through the lumber, and I need two 18-foot sole plates, and I only had one. I also had 3 12-footers, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. Then I remembered I had planned on doing this all in place, putting the sole plate down, measuring up, cutting all the studs separate instead of tipping the wall up. Now I'm just going to tip the wall up in 2 pieces. I believe I did it that way because it would be too heavy to lift this wall up, and it is going to be a heavy wall. But hopefully it'll work with the gator and the winch. Otherwise, I can get somebody to help with it. But anyways, I'm going to need to return those 3 12-footers and a whole bunch of this other stuff. So I'm thinking, well, I got to get the studs cut. We need 12 at 136 inches, 136 3/8. And 1 at 136 5/8. That'll give me what I need for this wall, and then I need some various smaller stuff as well. But by the time I get that cut, get this stuff moved around, it's already going to be late, and I need to get all the returns strapped on the truck. So doing that stuff will be it for today. All right, I think I'm just going to start cutting some studs and load this stuff onto the truck. Well, I'm sure you noticed the direction of the shadows changed because it's the next morning. I ran to town, returned a bunch of lumber, and picked up some new lumber. I got, 8 new 12-foot studs. So out of all this, I have plenty of studs. I got some top plates and 18-foot girts for this wall, bottom plates, yada, yada, yada. So I have a bit of sorting and cutting to do, but other than that, I need to cut the bottom and top plate to length, and I made up this ordinate dimension sheet, lay out the top and bottom plate, and start assembling. A little easier said than done, but it's not that bad. So I'm going to end this video right here. The next video will have me doing the rest of that sorting, cutting the rest of the wood, getting everything assembled, and with any luck, tipping this wall up. So if you want to see that, make sure you subscribe and click on the update icon. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you put them in the comment section below. And if you share the video and or give it a like, it helps the channel out greatly. Thanks for watching and have a great day.